Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? Sorry, guys. I was running a bit late, man. Feeling much better. Feeling much better today, bro. I'm feeling groovy for today, bro. What's up, good? How you doing, bro? Top of the afternoon. As you can see, I got my voice back. Sun fresher, fine, more alive. I think today is gonna be a good fucking day. I smell it. Yo, what's happening, Kid Pajama? We have a special guest in the house today, Kid Pajama, guys. He is about to pass his prop firm with me on stream today. Let's see if we can get a smash. Let's see if we can get a win. Let's get it done today, brother. Super proud of you, man. It's been a journey, but let's hope we can get another dub. Let's give everyone a few minutes. Grab your coffee, grab your water, grab your girl, grab whatever you want. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's make some money today, bro. Always got to get the cappuccino. I was running a bit late, man. I had to take the dogs to the groomer, man. You know, first world problems, bro. Actually, the trainer. You know, got too small. I don't even seen the too small. They're one of my friends, but they're too small Shibas. They're shame. They're really sweet. Really, really sweet, man. What do you guys rate of my my thumbnail, man? I thought it was actually quite funny. I got like actually quite a bit of replies on that. Pretty sick. Oh, it feels so good to be back, feeling good again, man. You know, honestly. How you guys feeling for today? How you guys feeling for today? Let's smash it. Let's smash it. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. Give it till about 5 past before I jump into analysis. I think I'll give some people some time to join, you know. Maybe they're just finishing off. What's your guys' opinion? Like, I'm thinking of actually potentially starting a bit earlier. You know, I'm maybe gonna do the London session, you know, which is at 9 in the morning. I don't know if that would be like too early, or like what's your guys' thoughts on that? Like, would it be something that you guys would still tune into? Because I was thinking of maybe like jumping on at like 9. 9 in the morning. We get a trade. We hopefully get a trade done by like before 11, 12 o'clock. And you can go and get on with your day. I don't know if you guys would be keen on that. Would you guys still be able to make it? Do you guys still be able to join? Let me know. It's like 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. is nice for me. It's decent for me, but it's sometimes a bit tricky, you know, to get other things done. But if you guys would still be keen, still be on, that'll be cool. Give it one moment. What's this going here? Honkai. What's Honkai, brother? Oh, what the fuck that is? Bitcoin feels so good. Ah, yeah? Oof. What's looking good there, brother? I think we're going down, man. I think we're going down. I think personally, oh, this is a 5 minutes. Jeez, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, what is that green? What is that red candle doing on my screen, brother? Get it off, brother. Yeah. Get that off. Let's make this a bit bigger. You know, this is a few charts I was looking at this morning. I was trying a bit of scalps yesterday on like 5 and 1 minute. I was testing out like a new little strategy, which could be quite cool. So to get like some more trades during the stream, you know, potentially getting like 2 or 3 a stream, you know, get some things going like that. That'll be cool as well. All right, let's start with our analysis. Guys, just remember, if you're going to be trading today, what's the most important thing? Brother, if this thing pops up on my screen one more fucking time, mate. Stupid PC up. I think it's like a virus, to be fair, mate. I need to get rid of it. Anyways, Yeah, so I remember we were jumping to Bitcoin now, but I remember, guys, on gold, I drew at some levels this morning. Let me just remove these joints for now. Okay. I just didn't want to be removed. All good. Remember, guys, that the most important thing I always tell you guys, as soon as we jump on, always do this in the morning, do this when you wake up, do this when you have a coffee in the morning. Obviously, the news will not affect you directly, but just it's always good to look if there's any folders, if you have positions open, should you manage the trade correctly, should you start taking profits, if you don't want to be in there for the news specifically, right? That's the most important thing. So just remember, like I told you guys, you can go on Forex Factory, and over here it will tell you if we have news today. So we do have a couple red folders, which is in GBP, and then we do have one. This is where my thing came from. This one. So it's something to also just pay attention to. At 2:30 we have unemployment claims. Something to pay attention to. This will move the market because there's a bit of difference. You know, I didn't really follow this too much, but looks like there could be a bit of a move today, you know, because the news are going to come out positive. I mean, there's going to be more unemployment claims today, which is bad on the US dollar. So therefore it should push gold up in theory, but don't take my word for it. But that's what in theory should happen, but it doesn't always work like that. So yeah, man. So for today, start again with just our analysis. You'll run it through. Just 1 second. Let me just get. Someone's asking me for the link. I'm like, brother, it's in my fucking Instagram, bro. Just send them. Sweet, man. Let's pull up a trade locker account here. So kind of at the same point we were at yesterday, I tried a few scalps there myself. So you would see like a little bit of positions. I was just messing around. You see, not big wins. There was a big win. There was like a win year and last year. This was me just trying some things out, but we kind of just broke even on the day. So which is cool for us. We weren't trying to. I was just trying like tight stop losses on smaller time frames. So this was like very quick trades. This was off stream, just testing some things out. I'll watch it regardless at 9 a.m. Not sure if it wouldn't work for you, but did you consider going live around the US Open? Maybe the US wakes up and watches the local people would finish work. What time would that be, by the way? Just so I know, because I was thinking of jumping on like 9 a.m.'s cool for me, to be honest, because then I can wake up. You know, I like to wake up sometimes a lot earlier, especially now that I have these two dogs. I'm looking after them at the moment. You know, I can take them out, take them for a nice walk, come back fresh. You know, get on the charts at about 7, jump on you guys at about like 9, so get like a nice 2 hours in. And yeah, I was thinking that could be a bit better, a bit cooler. What time was that, Kurt? If you don't mind just sharing that with me. Right, guys, let's jump into a bit of analysis because we do have a folder coming in the next hour and 20 minutes. Could we get a trade before that? Absolutely. Will we have to wait till after that? Maybe. But let's see how the day goes, bro. So on the monthly, still the same. We have not broken any lower lows. We're not breaking any higher highs in the past week. Whatever works for you. You're the boss. Yeah, well, I appreciate that, man. No, but I was saying, like, what time is that? Like, consider going 3:30 p.m. local time. I think that time is a bit sticky, to be honest, because then the thing is with 3:30 p.m. that's when the New York session opens, right? That's like, I feel like that's a bit late for the day. I feel like that's a bit late, but I might, you know what I would do? Maybe I'll consider doing a 9 a.m. stream and then seeing what type of feedback I get from that. Noon, 1 p.m. works for me, gets my errands done, and usually lunchtime for me. So US Open is cool. Sweet. Yeah, that's why I'm also seeing, like, to see what everyone agrees with. I just need to take off my top, otherwise I'm gonna blend in with the background here, you know, because sometimes I need, you know, for that motherfucking win, you know. If I get a win or something like that, they capture it, they put like me, make me look all funny and stuff, my editor. But if I'm wearing a black on black, too good. All right, let's rock and roll. How does my hair look? All good, all good. Looking Gucci for the camera, brother. Let's go, bro. I'm feeling much positive today, man. Much more positive, man. You know, we're not gonna win today. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But you know, guys, remember, in trading, there's wins, there's losses. That's what happens. You know, just because I'm feeling great doesn't mean I'm gonna get a win. I wish it was like that. I'm feeling sad today. Not gonna trade because I know I'm gonna lose. Feeling great today. I know I'm gonna win. Doesn't work like that. Sweet. Let's jump in. Cool. So, like I said to you guys, monthly still looking bullish. We have not broken any higher highs. We don't have not broken below resistance yet. Neither support. So we kind of just still stuck in this. Remember, this is one big candle. If you base it off, this is one big candle. But in this candle, you have a lot of data, previous data. You feel positive, bro? Yeah, bro. I'm buzzing, mate. Maybe it's like I had like 10 coffees and I rushed to get to the stream. So I think I'm still like, need to cool down, you know. But yeah, so for today, you know, we still don't have clear direction on where we want to go in the market. As you can see, like yesterday, we went up to 2320. We came down to 2307. So like we're still kind of in that range. It's only 170 pip range. It's not massive. We've kind of been like that for the past week, the past couple of days. So there's nothing really interesting happening. But can we get a position in between? Yes. But that we'll go through as we break it down into obviously lower time frames. So we go down to the weekly. You can see still from yesterday. I drew this box for you guys out yesterday. Just always remember that we are still in this kind of range at the moment. Something to pay attention to. You know, we have not broken here. We have not refilled this. You know, that's what I'm saying. If we're going to come lower, I'd expect us to at least drive a bit up towards here. And then for us to continue to come down to fill this, because this is a big move. So us to continue driving up, that's kind of my analysis on the weekly. But obviously these moves can take days, weeks, hours, years to play out, you know, I don't know. So we're not gonna obviously be on that. We're here to take a trade today. So I don't want to keep you guys for weeks. So just remember, pay attention to those levels, guys, like 2394. And on the weekly, we have, remember, this past week, we have not broken below here this past week. Or we did. Or was that? I think that was last week, to be fair. But this week so far, I don't think we have come that low. I know we came close to touching 2303 the other day. I think it was a Monday or Tuesday. Let me see for you guys. When was that? That was Friday. And that was Monday. So Monday we came down. We actually came down, but we have not broken lower below that. So just something to pay attention to. Yeah. And then maybe a silly question, but there's no silly questions. This is trading, bro. When I started as well, before I answer your question, you know, the most basic questions can change your whole opinion on trading. You know, something so simple, like, what is this? Oh, it's a top wick. What does that mean? You know, the candle went up and then came back down and then closed within, so that kind of created a range, right? On a lower time frame. You know, it's something that some people don't know. It's like that's data now. That candle right there, that wick, for example. But let me ask you, maybe a silly question, but does it make a difference in the case of gold to chart on spot rather than chart where you do your trade? Like you mean on the chart itself? Like you mean like when I open a chart, or you mean like at gold spot? Or when I say like gold, like or under, for example, is that what you mean? Because when we trade, we trade with liquidity and margin, and then on spot you trade with the money that you have. So it's obviously relative. If you've got a big bag of gold, if you've got a big bag of money, let's say like millions of dollars, sure, go buy a spot of gold, because gold just never, for the past 50, 100 years, you know, it's never gone down in value, right? I mean, it's only just kept going up, but it stays consistent. Now we're at its highest point. So to hold gold, like in spot, that's fine. But I like, remember, if we move, say now we move like this, remember, if we move by like that, we move like, let's say $20 on a trade, you know, if you got leverage, if you got margin, then you move a lot better if you have less capital. But if you have a lot of capital, you're obviously waiting for the long run, right? Yeah, like when I trade a Bitcoin on futures, the price varied from spot on the chart. Yeah, it's not as much. It's not so different. But yeah, that's all relative. Like, for example, if you're gonna trade on the two charts, you should always pay attention to, like, futures and spot charts, depending on what you do, and especially open a chart on what you're trading with as well. You know, that also makes a big difference, because you want to get in trading. You know, in trading, you want to have the most accurate chart to what you're trading on. Because let's say the price on my chart is 2312, then on your chart, for some reason, because you were the different broker, you have different spreads, for example, that's 2314. And I enter, let's say now I enter long, then you enter long, but let's say I only want to catch that 20 pip move. That means that you need to wait to 2316. I need to wait till your entry now. You see what I mean? So you're going to get screwed over, because maybe I'm already out the trade, and now that trade comes back down, it doesn't work in your favor. So that's why it's so important to have the correct charts, the correct layouts to what you trade, and make sure if you're taking trades sent out based off my trades, make sure your charts are the same, make sure the spreads are the same, make sure it's relatively the same. Yeah, sure, if we're off, like now it's 2312.645, if it's 2312.545, it's still okay. You know, it's like 1 pip. It's not the end of the world, because that's just different spreads, different brokers. You know, that will make a difference, you know. But if it's like off by 20 pips, 10 pips, you know, that's a bit of a difference in spread, right? Because I can define you being profitable or not on the stream. All right, that's a daily, guys. You can see we are still respecting this resistance, and we are still respecting. So we've kind of came down and kind of created a small range here. You know, that was kind of fake outs, but just pay attention that we can come down and still enter these ranges at the bottom. So we're kind of still in this range, 2312. We have come down below 2304. I would expect us to first come up, fill this box completely. Could we get that move today? Sure. No worries, good. Could we get that move today? We could, you know, because unemployment claims could, it's a red folder. It could move price quite a bit. So I don't doubt that move for today. Let me just get my chart up, my actual chart. I don't know why this is. Boom, 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 boom. Just getting something up here for my G's. Mochi. It seems like this chart is a bit. That's what I did. I removed. You know what I did? Actually, I removed the indicators. There we go. So let me just remove the drawings. That's why the things got taken off. All right, cool. Back on track. Let's see if everything's loading. Everything's good. Guys, TradesAI, your best friend. Make sure you pay attention to that. All right, sweet. So we break it down on the 4 hour. There's a little bit more data here, for example. We're just going to remove some of this. So we're just going to clear a visual of the chart for now. You know. So you see, we're kind of creating structure. Just pay attention that, you know, yes, overall, if you take the chart like this, sure, we are still bullish. We're coming down. We've broken supports now, but, you know, we still could go up. That's not telling us that we're going to continue breaking down. We are forming structure going down now, so something to pay attention to. But overall, if you look at the bigger picture, we are bullish overall, but we are bearish on the 4 hour at the moment, and we are creating structure going back down, right? Got a lower high, a lower high, a lower low, and now could we come down, create another lower low below here? You know, sure, we could do that. Are we going to come up first before creating a lower low? We could, you know, let's just pay attention to that, especially on the higher time frames. Right, sweet. Still looking good. Like I said, we have got a news folder coming in the next hour and 10 minutes. So let's pay attention to that. Boom, boom, boom. See the hourly, man. You see the hourly, man. What is this shit, man? What is this? Look at this range, bro. Look at this range, man. It's doing nothing for the past couple of days, bro. Look at this. Fake out, you know. Let's remove the bot one for now. You see, like, I'm still convinced that we could come down. We almost came down, like, you see, we came 2307. I'm still convinced that we're going to come down, maybe retap these levels for a really good buy. But let's see, man. Like, that's what I'm still a little bit hoping for. You see, we tried to retest this area again. Let's do that for you guys. So we came down, really respecting. Extend this box. You can see this was a previous area. If you guys notice here, previous area of resistance. Now we come in because we're going up. Now it's becoming the previous. Now it's becoming a support zone now. So will we break below the support? Because then we have to look, where do we come down once we break support? We can come down to these lower levels, right? These lower levels and refill this. And this is something to also pay attention to as well. See there? See that? So if we start breaking below here, closing below 2305, 2303, you know, we could look for potential short down to these levels. And then these would be basically buying zones as well, right? So these are just the levels you got to pay attention to for today. Because again, we haven't moved much this week. If you can see, we've just been in this range. Sure, we've broken a little bit above. We've come a little bit below. But overall, we have not broken complete structure overall. So I would expect us to, you know, do something today. Like at least either come up, retap these zones. Maybe potentially if we close on a 1 hour above here, come back down into these zones. You know, it's depending on how we open and close. And then if we continue, if we close above here, another candle, we wait for that to come back down to these levels, and then we can potentially get a wick entry to continue going back up, because that should give us direction. Because you can see what happened here before, right? We came up, no top candle, no top wick, right? So bulls ran out of energy, you know? But then we continue going back down, fill these ranges, you know? And that's all we've been doing. You can see there's a minor level of support here. I mean, a minor level of resistance. So that's probably what we're fighting with at the moment. But very minor. It's on the 1 hour. But it's also something to pay attention to. So just remember that we probably are here. If we continue potentially now, if we break above here, close above here, we could come up for these ranges again. You know, but then we got our big news folder coming up. So that's what I'm most paying attention to. Like I said, I don't trade news, but news gives volume. And news gives like liquidity on the market. So basically we just need to get some sort of drive, some sort of breakout, some sort of direction, let it form structure. We get a position off that, right? It's that simple, man. And that's going to be the idea for today. Will we get buys? Will we get shorts? Will we get longs? We don't know. That's something we have to find out in a bit. You know, we can get shorts, we can get longs. We can see what the market gives us, right? For now, the market's doing absolutely fucking nothing, so don't worry, don't panic. You know, we're still stuck in this range at the moment. You know, sure, this is quite a big range. Well, not that big. It's only like 90 pips. That's not massive. You're not missing out on anything. Rather wait at least, you know, to get out of this range, because then we can start looking at potential shorts above these levels. Because remember now, right, what I was showing you guys, TradesAI gives us a nice little indication on the higher time frame. I think it was on the daily, if I'm not mistaken. Just ignore this because obviously it gets a lot smaller. We remove these for now, or we keep those. Let me just wait till this appears now. Yeah, there we go. So you see, could we get up to this level today? Sure, that's a big move, right? From here up to here, that's about 400 pips. That's massive. Yeah, it's a massive move. I've seen it happen. It does happen. It can happen. So let's just play it out. So I'd rather prefer to get a little bit of confirmation, you know, maybe a 1 hour closing above 2338, you know, come down for a bit of a lower wick here, refill these zones, and then continue to fill up to these ranges, at least 2353, because then we should have enough confirmation that we're going to go up to here, and then we can start looking for shorts on these levels, right? So that's my trade idea for today. Wait for us to get a bit of a breakout, and then we continue from that. And I don't think we will get anything until 1 p.m. Like personally, I don't see us just magically appearing up, you know, breaking above this like anytime soon. Like I'd say about an hour. But remember, guys, the aim of the game is patience, brother. All right, let's break it down in 30 minutes. See the same? You can actually move this box a little bit higher. See that? Let's do something like that. That's good. See, fake out, fake out. Should we close above? But remember, always pay attention. No top wick, right? So if this candle, we open up with top wick, this would be a fantastic short, right? Open up, top wick, continue going down. Stop loss would maybe just be above there, right? Never broke above here. So that's something you could pay attention to as well. This would have been a clean as fuck entry, man. And you would have caught this whole move. That's something to pay attention to. Because remember, we have pushed up. Remember, pushed up, pushed up, pushed up, pushed up. Failed, 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 failed. You know, we closed barely above, right? Barely above, you know. But we have no structure being formed above here. I'd get much better confirmation if we go up here, come back down, start forming, creating structure along this level, like 2319. We come up, we start creating another support, and then we move up. Then potentially we could look for buyers going up. All right. And you see this area here is quite respected. You see that? Previous came up, we created a support in this area, you know. So it's something to pay attention to. Yeah, we had fake outs above, so it's something to pay attention to. We did not fill these ranges. When we came up above, you see at least we can come up and refill, say kind of this range, at least up to about there. So then we have a good range going up here. That's something that we can also look at as well. But obviously this is only a 30-40 pip range. But then we have confirmation also on the higher time frames as well. All right, let's see what we have on the 15 minutes. I'm just going to keep my levels here. Let me know if it distracts you, if I should remove them. It just helps me like to visualize the charts a bit more. Because at the moment the price is doing fucking nothing, bro. You guys aren't missing out on a trade. I'm not in a trade at the moment. Don't feel worried. All right. So this is what I'm also saying. Like, just remember, now you have confirmation from TradesAI that we got along at 2295, and plus we have on the 1 hour as well. All right. So double confirmation on a lower time frame and semi-higher time frame, right? And this was the one I was looking at, 2303 the whole time. Just wait, give it some time to load. You see, so 2295 would be somewhere here. So they basically saying that if you're going to take this, just enjoying the analysis at the moment. Nice one. Cool. I hope everything I'm explaining everything like quite simple so you guys understand. Because, you know, I just do these things. I'm not really used to explain to people, but I'm still getting in the swing of things and starting to help people understand a bit more and reading charts. You know, I do have TradesAI, which helps a lot. You know, helps me take a bit out the analysis, but I still like to, You know, it's anything you do in life. You still want to know, even if you hire someone to do something, this is a famous thing someone once told me, but even if you hire someone to do something in life, you know, always remember that you can do the job first. You know, so still understand that you can do these things, understand why these boxes are being drawn, what is happening when price comes down there, how to manage the trade, how to manage the risk. You still need to know all the elements when it comes. If this candle goes down now, one strong green candle, are you going to be like, oh, it's a buy, it's a buy? No, wait, brother. Let it form structure first. Get a bit of confidence, you know, because this thing could just might continue going down, you know. So rather just wait. Let it find structure, you know, because structure equals direction, you know. All right, cool. And then that's one I said for now, we are basically just looking at the looking at the lower time frames. See if the 5 minute can give us something spicy. Coming up, yeah. Like I said, yeah, we're still just kind of in this little sticky icky range. Nothing's happening. But when when the news comes out, you'll see this thing just choppy, you know. And again, like I don't want to be on the other side of the direction, so I'd rather just wait, let news settle, let it hover over a bit, and then let's see from there. All right. Boom, boom. So 5 minutes still quiet, 5 minutes still sleeping. I was trying a bit of like 1 minute charts. I was trying to like take a strategy in 1 minute and then 5 minutes. What I'm thinking, you know, let me get my English correct. What I was trying to do yesterday was actually, if I'm going to take, say now, a 1 minute or 5 minute candle, for example, I'm going to take a 5 minute trade. I was thinking I'm going to lower my risk to a lot less, you know, but try and take more consistent trades. So I might lose one, but it will be like $200 to make $200, be like 1-to-1 trades, for example. On especially these time frames. If it's on a bigger time frame, I can potentially look for, cool, let's look for something like, let's potentially look for a big move like 1-to-3 risk to reward. But on the lower time frames, I was looking to 1-to-1, so I was looking to just get in and out, and that's what I was testing with. You see those small losses or small wins, very quick moves, you know, just trying to catch the move. But obviously if it's a bigger move, I can put in a lower lot size and let the trade play out. Let's see how this, because this is basically what TradesAI gives you. And let's see how this trade plays out. So technically, guys, like if you were to take this, if you take TradesAI and you take, you buy the indicator package as well, this would be your entry 2312.892. Remember, it's a 1 minute chart, so it's not going to be a massive move, right? That's why I said get in, get out, you know. And then your stop loss would just be above here. So that moves about 14 pips. So it's like big moves. And then my take profit would also be about 14 pips, about there, you know. That would be what I would do, you know. So quick in and out, take your entry there, stop loss above there. So you're not risking a lot. You're risking just very minimal. And then you can potentially just make it. And if you take a few trades like that, let's say you win like 6, you lose 2. You're still technically, if you're taking 200 per trade, in theory, you're still making like 1,200 and you lose 400. So you win 800 overall if it works, right? And that's just something I was like trying to do. So I'm not going to do like big risks on lower time frames. I'm just going to risk 200 to make 200. That's it. That's all I'm going to be doing. And that's my strategy on the lower time frames. On the higher time frames, if I see something which we might get a higher time frame move today, because we do have certain levels like we discussed earlier, especially on the 1 hour. You know, we're waiting for price to either break above here, close above here, or break below here, and we can potentially see what's going to happen down here. Because remember, this is a nice move. This is about 50 pips. You know, this on a higher time frame would be good. This is about 60 pip move, right? That's nice for us. That's good for us. You see, on the lower time frame, you're getting about like 15 pips. So you can do maybe like a very tight stop loss as well, for example, on here. But the stop loss isn't that tight because it's relative to the chart, right? Like for example, this would be relatively a big, let me just show you guys this. So if like, for example, I were to take this trade 2303.508, my stop loss would be 110 pips, right? So when I take 110 pip stop loss, I know that it's quite a big amount. So if I were to risk one lot size, I'm going to lose 1,100 or 1,200 on this trade. But then if I can do a 1-to-1, which is the same thing, maybe I can do a 1-to-3 on this trade, for example. You know, we can see how it plays out. But if I do a 1-to-1, I can make 1,100, right? So it is a big move, right? It is a big move to get down to 2291 from 2303. But then you can start managing risk when we start going up, right? Simple, you know? So it's all about what strategy you want, how much you're willing to risk, how much you're willing to get on a reward. And overall, this is how you should trade every single day. Know what you're risking, know what you're gaining. You know, if you risk and you get the reward, cheer for yourself. If you risk and you lose it, cheer for yourself. Like, you know, the same strategy. Just do it consistently and you will become profitable. That's it. You know, I'm not going to, if I say I'm going to do one lot size, I'm going to do one lot size. I'm not going to go and be like, this trade is looking better. Hey, this trade is looking a little bit better. I think I'm going to go 2 lot size. No, you said one lot, do one lot. Because then when the trade goes in the opposite direction, because you thought you were confident on that trade, the trade goes in the opposite direction. Now you sit there and go, oh, I should have done one lot size. Oh. But you would have felt much more comfortable if you did one lot size and you lost a trade and you said, that's fine. I stuck to what I said. And that is the most important thing about trading. Stick to what you fucking say and you will become profitable. Because a lot of people want to jump in. A lot of people want to go, oh, I'm feeling extra confident on this trade. The market should do this. The market doesn't have to do anything. It literally doesn't have to do anything. Why must it listen to you? Sure, you might just get lucky and go into the trade and then it goes into that direction. Take it, enjoy it, but make sure you had a strategy behind it, because the next time might not work out the same. And then the next time might also work out the same, and then you've blown your account. So if you do consistent things every day, and no matter what happens, you know, you said this is my strategy, I accept the loss and I move on. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. I'm going to do the same thing the next trade. You know, that's what happens. So I hope that helps you in terms of fixing a mindset, fixing your risk to reward, understanding how risk works and how to manage risk, because that is the most important thing. You know, trading, you can learn the skill set of trading, of all of this. Like if you start learning about charts and graphs and analysis, use TradesAI, you can learn this stuff within a couple months easily. I don't doubt that for a second. But what takes years to develop is your mental state, your mindset in this game, because people just can't accept when they win. They go, yes man, I knew it. You know, what did you know? You didn't know anything. Relax. You got a trade, you won a trade. But when they lose, then they say, fuck this, man. Fuck this stupid scam. Like literally yesterday I did this, yesterday I did that, you know. Then they're all upset. They're all salty. And then they revenge trade. You see how you just go down a deeper rabbit hole, deeper, because you just go into a bad, a worse state. You try and chase your losses. You see how one bad trade, because you didn't do it correctly or you didn't understand what you were doing, goes down a big, long loop of bad decisions, right? That's what happens. It's like when you go to the casino, right? This is very different. This is calculated, you know. When you go to the casino, it's 50-50. So you're either going to win or you're going to lose. There's no in between. You know, you can't break even and be like, oh, sorry, you got a blackjack table and you're like, the dealer gives you a 6, he's got a 10, and you're like, it's going to break even. Can you just give my money back? It doesn't work like that, dude. Either he's going to win or he's going to lose. You know, obviously now you've been drawn a very bad hand, but overall you might still come out on top, but it might be lucky. You know, so you might get saved. But yeah, man, that's just some life advice from a person who's blown a lot of accounts, multiple accounts, tried many different strategies, but it always came down to the same thing. Why I was losing is because my mentality in trading game was not there. It was never there. You know, I was always had this greediness about me. You know, I didn't understand that tomorrow I can trade again. All right, let me go into a Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's looking quite exciting. Reason why I say that is because we are going. Oh, nice. We are going down a bit. Let me just be right back. So we start breaking below. Remember, guys, we always like to look at the higher time frames, especially if you're going to be taking prop firms in specific, right? If you're going to be taking prop firms as well, always remember that, you know, you got a decent, you got to watch out for spread as well, you know, so please pay attention to that. So that's why I like to trade bigger, higher time frames with these, especially like crypto. But if you are leverage trading, for example, there's still a lot of fees involved. You know, crypto is not the same spread, for example, as like gold. Gold is like 6 on gold, 6 or 7 on gold, which is good. And then on crypto, it's like 300, 400. So when you enter a trade, you're already 300 points below, right? In some certain regards. So it's always good to pay attention. That's why it's very difficult to take like 5-minute trades, 1-minute trades. Because like you got to be able to, your fee will always be like very high, right? So we look at the 4-hour, for example. Remember, I spoke about this level as well. And you say, oh, but Luke, that's it's about $9,000 away. I've seen it happen, brother. There's no reason why we cannot get to that level, right? I'm not saying we're going to get to that level. You see, we might have been front run by this, because this is what TradesAI gave us. A nice little short signal. Missed it by a little bit there, for example, but that could have been an amazing short signal. Or we continue driving down to here. Who knows? We could. Let's go down to the daily on the Bitcoin, see what's happening. I mean, we're testing, if you look, have a look over here. Look at that. We're currently testing a hard support zone, right? So we have not broken below there. We came below there. We slightly wicked below, but we didn't close below. So it's a level we need to pay attention to. We've retested this over and over again. We came back up. We came back down. So will we close on the daily, respecting, right? Would this be just a small bottom wick, you know? Because if we start breaking and closing below, you remember this was we came back and closed, came back and respected this level. For example, we came back and filled that. But can we come break below, close below? We start breaking below these levels, 56. Then again, we go back to our 4-hour and we say, absolutely, we can get to these levels then, right? Because then we got just clean traffic all the way down, right? Look at that, clean. So we can definitely come down to those levels once we start breaking below those levels. But this is what I'm saying. Always look at the bigger picture. Always see how can price get to that levels? If it gets to that levels, where can it get to that levels? And how can it get to that levels? And that we start breaking down into time frames. If we start closing on the daily below, you know, do we have 2 confirmations? So we close below on the 4-hour plus the daily, right? So we have 2 confirmations on 2 higher time frames. Then we can start seeing direction going down. But overall, you need to start using all charts, you know, and that's how you start becoming a good trader. You start using everything to your advantage. Look for confluences in every single time frame, right? We're right around the 0.382 retracement of the last week pump we had. Still looking bullish for me. Yeah, no, Bitcoin again. I'm just a bullish guy on Bitcoin, you know, overall. But you know, if you're trading it, you also got to have a bias, and that's important to have. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm bullish, because the chart will come down, we will retrace, we will come down to certain levels, and it's something we've got to pay attention to, man. Over time, you know. But overall, yeah, I'm always bullish on Bitcoin. You know, can we get to, once we start breaking above the higher highs again, you know, I'll get a little bit more bullish. You know, but the fact that we still just range in here for a bit, You know, it just needs one little news event. Oh no, China did this and China did that, or Donald Trump is bad in Bitcoin, or something. Price comes down to like that 52k level that we were talking about. It's very easily, you know, very easy to just come down to a level with a little bit of FUD in the news. The fact that we're just ranging here for a bit, you know, is it a good buying opportunity? Sure. But I'd rather wait for just more direction in general. Yeah. So that's Bitcoin for you. Do we have anything on like the 30-minute for like if someone is looking for a trade potentially? So you're just going down, creating lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. That's what's happening. You see this, guys. Ooh. Do you guys see what I'm seeing here? Right? Look at this. I was thinking this level as well, to be honest. Watch my chart now. When the price hits that level, come back to me and say, but brother, how did you know? You know, I'm thinking we can still come down to 59, you know, before going back up. That's what I'm calling now, you know. That's what I'm saying for now, but don't hold me to it. We only about a $3,000 move to get to this level, but don't hold me to it. But I'm first seeing us coming down. I was seeing us coming down to like at least like 54k level before going back up. I'm waiting to see who the Mr. 100 news to come out. Could be the top from what I'm understanding. If it's a nation state, you can do some more research, but it seems interesting. Yeah, like I personally don't think the top is in. I still think that there's so much potential. Like if you start looking at, I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, when they've shown a chart like this, the bullish cycles of BTC on a chart. If you guys have seen a chart like this before, hopefully I can find one for you. Like something like this, right? You got to remember how everything works, right? You got to always pay attention to how, if we look at charts and we look at these things, what happened in the halving, where are we in the halving, right? Because there's certain areas, you know, you get like, remember the psychology. This is in every chart, right? It's in everything that we do. So are we here? Are we here, right? Because we could be at the same. We could be in the same, at the exact same levels, right? Are we in optimism or are we in denial at the moment? Are we in belief or are we in anxiety? Are we in the euphoria? Have we passed the euphoria, or are we just getting to that area? Are we in the thrill now? You know, so this you can plug onto a chart and kind of get a gist of it. You know, some people say we are here, but I just don't think we've hit a top because we barely just broke all-time highs, and then we didn't like. There wasn't, you know, not every cycle relatively repeats himself quite frequently, you know, and quite the same, you know, goes through the same sort of station. But I just haven't seen an altcoin pump. We've seen an altcoin little run on Solana coins, especially, but overall, I haven't seen the main altcoins really pump and do something crazy. We've had Bonk, we've had Dog with Hat, all of these tokens, you know, that's seen major runs, but overall I haven't seen like a crazy, like, you know, everyone's going mad, you know, everyone's in bed. Like someone once told me, you know, when your grandmother is asking you about Bitcoin, you know, if she's still around, if she's still alive, but if you're like, you know, your elders start asking you, what is Bitcoin? That's when you run. And I still haven't been asked by like a lot of people, you know, so it's not like, it's not thrown in everyone's faces just yet. And that's why I'm not feeling like we're in the top yet. But I'm thinking about like mid 2025 could be the top. Yeah, I still think we still got a good. I think by August, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. By August, September, we will have some sort of direction of how the next quarter is gonna go, or how the next 2 quarters are gonna go. That's for me personally, like. So that's something we would have to wait for. By 2025, we'll have a little bit of direction, but I still feel like by like August, September, we will have some sort of direction. But Mr. 100, I mean, there's that he's buying an average of 100 Bitcoin a day, and on dips even buys all the Bitcoin that he's mined that day. Oh wow, buying 100 Bitcoin a day. Don't you think that that's just banks and institutions, you know? They all got like secret wallets, you know, and they all just buy in at dips. I feel like there's a lot of manipulation within the wallets and how they kind of spread those out. Yeah, sure, you got like all these top banks, top institutions like that have big wallets, for example, and they disclose a lot of things on paper, but what about off paper, you know, not on the sheets? You know, like let's say a big institution sells. Let's say a big institution like buys, for example, someone else is selling, you know, and maybe it's them. So 100 Bitcoin a day is a lot of fucking Bitcoin, brother. You know, I would love to meet this guy. Or that's probably a few guys, a big institution, right? Let's get back to gold, brother. And we're having another trader with me next week. So you see, guys, we are pushing back up to this level now. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm going to be having another like guest trader coming with me online. You know, he's quite popular in the South African scene. He's going to be coming trading. We're going to do a little session together next week. That should be cool. Yeah, I'll drop the details sometime this week for next week. We're going to do a session together. Maybe pass the funded account challenge next week. Let's see how it goes, but we don't rush it. We don't force it. That's how we do. Kurt, if you find out who this Mr. 100 is, brother, let us all know in the chat, yeah? I'd love to know. I'd love to meet this guy. So, brother, just give me like 5 Bitcoin there, bro. No need to buy the Bitcoin. Just give me 5 Bitcoin, you know? It's not going to do anything to you. You're back. Right. So we are seeing a little bit of a push on gold at the moment. See, could this be just another fake out? You know, could we just refill this range to continue coming back down? That could be a play. But, you know, the fact that news is coming out in the next 40 minutes, probably just wait it out. Because news could like, you know, we could slowly ravel to these levels. And then news just goes, brings us up to these levels, for example. I've seen it happen. 300-400 move, 300-400 pip move. It can happen, you know. But that's something I'd rather prefer to wait for. Right. Kurt, I know Kid Pajama's doing a funded account challenge. Are you still in your learning phases, right? Have you tried opening a demo account? Have you do you need some more assistance with getting started and stuff? Of course, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'll guide you through how to get started exactly. The wedge, I did see a wedge. I think on the high time frame, I did notice that. Do I pay attention to that? I don't necessarily trade like this, you know, with these sort of all these fundamentals. I don't like to confuse it too much. But if we do have a wedge forming and it's quite clear, sure. But again, like a wedge would just become insignificant if we have a news folder, right? But like we kind of have like a little wedge forming here, to be honest. Oh geez. But again, like I don't like to use too many. What's happening here? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if we form in a wedge, I know this. If you break out of the wedge, you know, bullish. If we break out of the wedge below, bearish. But again, like if you could, like everything you can do in trading, if it helps you at the end of the day and it helps you visualize things a little bit clearer and gives you a bit more confirmation, then use it. I mean, for me, I don't use it. I know about it. I know like you get a head and shoulders, a double top, double bottom, triple top, triple bottom, bullish engulfing candle, bearish engulfing, you know, You get all different types of terms and terminology. All comes back more or less to the same thing. What you see is what I see, maybe just in a different picture, you know, if that makes sense. Like I still see what you see, but maybe I don't need to draw it out or play it out because I'm looking at different things. But, you know, both of our strategies might play out. You know, anything that adds extra confluence on a trade is better at the end of the day. Because for me, if I take one good trade in a day, that's all I need. You know, I don't need more than one good trade. It's looking like I'm just checking for any more confirmations on any other time frames. You know, I always like to look at like every time frame, man. This is something important to us to do. Currently, I'm learning mostly, but we'll definitely look into Find a Pro in the future. Yeah, so like I don't know if you were on the first few ones, dude, but I'll just run through this since we have a bit of time before news opens up. So I remember like I was running through with this last time. Let's just see how our little challenge is doing at the moment. So you see, so far so good. Remember guys, I will take losses, I will take wins. In the beginning we were 100% win rate, which I knew that if I pass a challenge 100% win rate, we're taking like 30, 40 trades. I'm sure the institutions, the big guys would be like, who the fuck is this guy, bro? Come, we hire this guy on Wall Street, you know, because like that's insane, man. You know, because you got to have, then you need to have risk management as well, man. And that comes with losing trades as well. Actually having a stop loss in, actually having a TP in. You actually get wins and losses. So for now, guys, this is our phase 2 of our challenge. So as you know, the next phase, we will get funded. So overall, I'm 72% win rate and 27% will lose. Overall profit is 3,416, which is 3.4%. And the amount left to earn on this challenge is 4,500. And remember what I was telling you guys, I look to aim to make 500 a day. So potentially this could take us another 10 days, 8 days, doing it consecutively over the days. So potentially 2 weeks of total trading, depending if we take more than one trade in a day. If we maybe make 1,000, sure, then it cuts it in half. But yeah, that's just how we will play it out. And then, for example, Kurt, you were saying that I'm currently looking for Find a Pro. Fantastic. If you want, get yourself a free trial. You get one of these once a week. So you're allowed to play it out. And all of these have the same criteria. So all the same restrictions as well. This, you can't trade over the weekends. So this is just a Forex one. And then obviously you can get whichever one you like, whichever one you... What I like to start with people is, you know, if you're just starting off, you know, and you start like with 100K, it might seem, wow, you know, because that's a big account, right? So if you want to start with something small, man. Like start with something like 5,000, just test it out, you know, make what's achievable to you, right? That's what I say to people. What would you be happy making a day extra? Is it $50? Is it $10? Is it $100? Right? Because if you were to make, let's say, 10% on this account per month, and you're telling me, Luke, I only want to make an extra $10 a day, all right? That's $50 a week. That's $250 a month, right? So if you make 10% on this account per day, then therefore you're making double what you're going to make that you want to make per month, right? Because you're making $500 extra a month. Let's say your salary is like, let's say, to $1,000, for example. Then you make an extra 500 on top of that. That extra 500 is 50% of your salary. Then over time, you can start incorporating new things, right? So always be realistic to how much you want to make, how much would change your life, what do you need extra to change your life. And that's something I would do, you know. Like for me, $500 a day is okay for me, you know. It's not that significant for me to make 500 a day. It's like, okay, it's a decent amount for anyone. You know, I can be making like 1,000 if I take a bigger account, for example, if I take a 200K, but I literally just tested this out, trying it out, taking on live stream for you guys to take a 100k challenge. Maybe potentially next one, if you guys are interested, I'll do a 200k. And then basically, guys see that I take three lots. Now all I need to do is just take 6, because I'm just gonna slightly increase my risk, right? Because I have a bigger account size. It's all relative. So everything will just go up. What I do here, I'm just gonna go up times 2 on this account. And then with Funder Pro, what's really cool is, let's say I'm profitable for 3 months consecutively, right? 3 months, getting 10% every month. They will upgrade my account by 50%. So I will get an account of 150,000. If I do that for consecutively for 3 months, making $10,000 again, I will get extra 50%. So then my account will be 225,000. And that's how you can scale this account all the way up to $5 million. And then imagine if I make 10% on a $5 million account, I'm making 50 bands, bro. 50 fucking bands. And let's say you wanted to take a 5k account, you're making 10%, so you're making your 500. You scale up to 5 million, you're getting literally 10%. You should, the same as what you're making, I'm making, but I'm making 50 bands, you're making 500. All relative, right? But that takes skill, that takes consistency. That would you scale your account up, I think, with over a year of consistently trading. Let me just answer some questions here. Let's see what gold's doing. So we see we pop it up. Go to the lower time frame here, for example. I'll answer your questions now. Developing my strategy and psychology, trying to polish them. Yeah, it's good shit, man. I mean, that's like, for me, most important thing is just psychology, man. Just like keep a drama. You trading for quite some time now, right? Just tell the chat, right? Tell them, be open and honest. You're profitable. I've seen you're quite consistent. But is there ever like something in the back of your head telling you put in like a 0.5% lot, for example? Is there anything telling you in the back of your mind, brother, just put a 1, right? Or just put a 2? Always, right? And do you know how hard it is not to click that 2 instead of a 0.5, and then you blame the prop firm, and then you blame the account, and you say, oh, but I put in 1. No, you didn't. Well, you put in 0.1. No, you didn't. You put in 1. You knew what you were doing. And that's how people blow their accounts. Just be honest, keep pajama. We are in a safe space, man. You know, like how many times does that come into your reaction? I just want to get that 500 instead of that $30 today, man. What's up, Hypo9? Thanks for joining, my G. Much appreciated for tuning in again. Appreciate the support and love. Hope you're having a good day, man. Psychology is a big one as well. Keep a drama. Yeah. Started trading on crypto live accounts. Still could scale my profits into some funded and make double what I'm making. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like the direction is, for example, is that once you become profitable, then you just scale it into an account and then stay consistent with that. Because that's all that it is. If you are consistently making 10%, right? Never blowing your account, never over risking, never over trading, and you manage to do that over a couple of months, right? Then you can take a funded account. Do the exact same thing, bro. On a 200k account, you make 10%, you know? What's that? You're making 20 grand. And if you consistently making 10% a month, and let's say you only have, let's say $2,000, and you're only making 200, then take that into a bigger account, right? By all means, you know, but first, gel your strategy, you know, understand that I'm looking for 10%, I'm not looking for 20 grand. There's a big mindset shift in that, right? You're chasing that 10%, you're not chasing that 20 grand anymore, you're chasing the percentage now. So I'm reading 2 books about that Kurt Power of Trading. That's what I love, man. The community is building, man. You know, you guys are getting accustomed to one another. You know, you guys are talking, you guys are going through things, you guys are building. That's how we grow. Like me, the way I learned, the way I grew myself is becoming closer with other communities. That's how I fixed my mindset. Because yeah, I'm sitting live with you guys, fucking guys, right? And I'm doing this. You know what a shift in mindset I have to do this, right? I can't make stupid decisions. I can't overtrade. I can't over risk, because then I'm bullshitting you guys. I'm literally lying to you guys on stream because I'm doing something opposite to what I'm telling you guys. Then everything becomes obsolete. Yeah, I look like a bullshitter, right? So I'm reading 2 books. Good. Power of Trading in the Zone helps me edge out. Cool. Yeah, imagine a 5 million funded account. That's what we're going to get, brother. I'm going to try and get that live on stream with you guys, bro. I'm going to try and scale this account. I might just jump into a 200K account. If I pass this account with you guys on stream, then I'm going to just take a 200 account challenge and potentially do that while trading on the 100K. So I'll be live funded on the 100K, and I might just do a 200K to show you guys the difference, but doing the exact same thing. So I might just do it as well, so we can start a fresh brand new 200K account, and then I'll keep the live account there, try and take the same trades, try and like copy trade, and then show you guys the discipline. I have the same discipline for 100K to 200K, and that's what it comes down to. If you guys want, I could do it on a $5,000 account as well. If you guys want, I can do it on a lower account, whatever you like, just to get that mindset adjusted. Hyper said, but late today, bro, better late than never. You know, that's one thing, bro. You can always tune in. There's always going to be something you can learn. You know, but again, appreciate you coming in. I know this takes a bit of your time, but I hope you learn something. I hope you grow from this. You know, it's always a room for improvement. Hyper, just by the way, I'm not in any trades at the moment. I haven't placed. I did explain to the chat, those of you who just joined, I did explain we got a big news folder coming in, which again, guys, if you're going to come on Forex Factory, come on here. When you have your coffee in the morning, you're sitting on the toilet, whatever you're doing, pop this open. Just check what's happening for today, brother. We have unemployment claims coming at 2:30. So stay alert for that, man. We stay alert. It's a red folder, you know. Does look like gold's going to potentially go up, but we're not going to base what's going to happen to go up just based on the news. We're going to see how market structure creates and how we go up. Let's see, we'll check them out. I've never read that book as well. I know Trade in the Zone. I've heard about that. Power is also sick. Power, it's quite a long book, man. It's quite involved. I haven't read that whole, like that will take me a while to read because there's so much, each page comes with so much information and you really got to sit down and digest that page, you know, and it's like a book, like, so it is quite it's a very good book. Check it out today. 2 voice, bro, right shoulder and left shoulder, constantly blowing me off my road, bro. Feels exactly. It's like every trader knows this, man. It's just like the guy is telling you, just like I like that analogy, you know, just keeping your right and left shoulder, you know, just one guy's telling you, bro, you don't want to blow your account, but the other one's like, bro, but you could make 1,000. Just think about that. And the other one's telling you, but I couldn't blow my account. You're like, oh, fuck it. You know, the market's going up. Boom. Account gone, bro. And then you go into a deep, dark state, man. You know, instead of just risking your $200 and being like, oh, shit, you know, continue your day. Cuts deep. But power, you meant 48 below is about, I think he meant that, yeah, because that's the one I was thinking of as well. Yeah, that one. How are you doing in phase 2? How am I doing in phase 2? For now, so far, so good, man. Hyper 9, I'm still doing well. I'm 72% win rate. I've taken a couple of trades. We've been trading for 5 days. I'm up 3.4% in about a week. Amount left to earn, 4,500. Like I said to everyone, I'm just aiming to make my 500, 350 to 500 a day. And I'm out of there. You know, then about 10 days, we will complete this challenge. You know, constantly maybe risking, maybe $400 or $500 a trade. I did explain on lower time frames, I'm going to start risking less, but maybe potentially taking more trades. But that will be like $200 risk. It will be a 1-to-1, $200 risk to make $200. You know, because I was testing a little bit out yesterday, a 1-to-1 on the lower time frames, like 1 in 5 minutes. Yeah, but that folder, need your opinion here. I'm still in 3 positions, too deep in profit, and around 1 to 2, another 1-to-1. All are getting swing, but no. Look, don't want to give financial advice or trading advice, like especially how you should execute and when to open your trade. That's one thing I want to do. I don't want to give you the wrong information, but you know what I think about news. So use that to make your decision for yourself. I'd love to help out. I'd love to just tell you open or close it or leave it running. because I don't want to be the factor that if it does go in the other direction, you get closed out. Always have, if you are up, you're telling me now that you are up 3 positions, too deep in profit. Why don't you, what you can do is, what I could recommend you do is, why don't you take some profits if you are up, maybe lose stop loss to break even, depending on how deep you are in profits. So take partial profits out, maybe have potential runners, because if the market goes in the direction that you want it to go in, fantastic, then you at least get those runners. But then you are completely safe with news, because either way, you've bagged your profits, you've secured some profits, and now you sit risk-free, but potentially making some big rewards. Now, if the market goes in the other direction, you could have lost all that money you've made, but now you at least secured something. That's also about trading. Securing partial profits, if there's a risky news or something happening, because you never know what's going to happen. But I'd rather be on the safe end and at least secured something than be on the bad end and secure nothing. And that's the advice I'll give you. So make your judgment from that. What do you want to do with that trade? Eventually, I want to build a strategy and let a bot run it for me. I think that would be best to remove my emotions from it. What's my opinion on that statement? I agree, but make sure that your bot that you make or that you run, lines up with your strategy, like you said, and make sure you stay consistent with that. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to have a bot that's not working or not running properly, and then you blame the bot, and you come back to the charts, and you're like, oh, but the bot placed in an extra lot, the bot did something, or the bot did that, right? Because obviously the bot has no brain, so he's just doing what you plug in him to do. But at the end of the day, bots can lose, bots can win, so make sure your motions are set for what that bot does, and make sure you're covered. That if you come back, the bot loses. If you're going to be that guy that's still opening and closing, opening the trade, like trade view, trade locker, or whatever, for example, and checking the trades constantly when the bot is running, your mindset's still not shifted in the right direction, right? So we have news coming up in the next 18 minutes. Let's see what's going to happen, brother. Let's see what's going to happen. Be right back, guys. Yeah, understood. Just hurts when you wait for a setup for 2 weeks and you have to close due to news, but it is what it is. That's Australian, brother. If it's a swing trade, you still could be safe depending where your levels are, for example. So, remember, news could literally push you 300-400 pips above or below. And geez, if you're overexposed, especially in the trade, and your stop loss is 300-400 pips, that's massive stop loss, right? That would be like on a monthly. It's like an extremely 0.01 lot size. You got a massive stop loss, But like I said, I would just rather manage the trade accordingly, knowing what can happen. Again, managing risk comes down to managing mindset. So now you thinking, right? Well, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm going to try and think what you're thinking, right? So you're probably thinking, okay, Luke is probably right here. I should probably close partial profits. I'm in some profits. Should I close full now? Or can the market move in the direction that I want it to go and I'll make even bigger profits? Because you know what that is at the end of the day? That is greed. Because you just told me you're in big profits, you're deep in profits. The fact that you haven't secured any of those profits, is there a greed factor involved? How much more do you want to make? What are you missing out of? How much did you want to make today? Have you already, did you have targets for today? Did you have targets for the week? Have you already made them for the week? That's something you need to understand as well. So maybe you've already made your week's target for the week. Next week's a new week. Take a break. You don't want to sit on the charts all day. You don't want to take any more trades. If you are cushioned, if I made my target for the week, bro, I made my target for the week. Do you know how low risk I would do? I just take trades like chilled, man. Bro, just hire some mathematicians who like numbers and disregards money and has some kind of photographic memory. Teach him how to trade and forget about the bot. Yeah, it's a good idea. Find a guy like that, man. You know, it's tough because that guy's probably just living in the Cayman Islands, just literally trading, doesn't give a shit about anyone, makes his money and he's out of there. You know, these guys, I know some crazy fuckers in this space, man. Some guys that are so private and so like quiet, and they literally make like 300-400K on a trade a day, for example, one trade. And these guys don't want to be bothered with anyone. They don't care, man. They make the money. I'm like, I just wonder, like, what the fuck are they doing with the money? What the fuck are you doing with 300-400K a day? You know, what can you do with that money? You know, like, isn't there a point where you make money, you're just like, wow, that's a lot of money, you know, like that's a real lot of money. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow, like make 300K a day. There's a certain point, I think, there's an aspect where you got to chill the fuck out, you know. I think it's just numbers. It's not that big of a count to look at percentage-wise. I'll take my phone book. Yeah, I think the thing is how I always look at accounts. You know, I've seen some big accounts. I've seen some big numbers in my day. And I always just look at it from an outside perspective. 2, 3. So potentially looking for a buy coming in. You see, we got the news coming up. I'm going to see how low we come down. Because if we come down to about these levels, like I said, between 2313. Let me just pop something open here. So I'm seeing if we could potentially get, like, I don't want to gamble it for news, guys, but I do feel like we could go up, you know, today. You know, overall, let me just check here. The fact that we're just respecting, man. It's concerning to me. But look, if we can't break above here, man, like, I might just take, if we come back down into this range, at least come here. You know, keep our stop losses below somewhere, below this previous candle here. So we don't break below this, because then if we break below this, I do feel like we can come down into this ranges. So let's pay attention for that. Got also a little signal from TradesAI to give some extra confidence on this trade today. You know what I might do? I might actually place 2 positions. Again, when you have this choppy news folder, so that's the only thing that's gonna tweak me out. You know what, guys, this might just be an order as soon as news comes out. After news comes out, you know, the next candle, let's see how it prints. We will be monitoring closely on the lower time frames. But let's just wait. We got 12 minutes left. Have a bit of patience. Guys, have patience. I'm trying to teach you some patience, some discipline, brother. You know? GameStop error, private community. Gold needs to get out of this range. Yeah, man. Look at this, man. How many since Wednesday? So we kind of broke below there, but now we just. But like on the lower time frame, like what I'm seeing as well. Just depending on this as well. I like this as well. You see the support. We closed above there. Maybe a potential little bottom wick here for an entry. Somewhere down there. We got a little buy signal up there. That's cool. That's cool, man. I could look for a play, yeah. Like TradesAI is giving us a little signal here, yeah. Stop loss would be somewhere below, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, 2306, 2306. So yeah, depending which entry you get, you're looking at a 40, 50 pip stop loss. Just manage risk accordingly when it comes to that. Let's see what happens, man. What platform are you guys trading on, by the way? You guys using TradeLocker as well? And if you are, what's your feedback? Guys enjoying it? If it's like, if you guys started, because I know I started on MetaTrader back in the day. I just feel like personally it's just quite outdated. I just feel like I get like a little bit more of like a user-friendly experience on TradeLocker. It's like more vibey, you know, more community-based. They have a Discord, they have chats, they have an Instagram, you know, like it's quite up to date, which is cool. Let's see if we can get a trade here today, bruv. Let's see if we break below. See, we just got like a nice little structure being formed. What's nice here, guys, what I'm looking at, if you guys can see this right, is that we are forming structure, right, going up. See, we just got green candles, but at the bottom we got wicks as well. So on the lower time frame, we are creating structure. So remember, this looks great. This is bullish, right? But we break it down to the 15-minute. We have got structure. We created resistance, support, resistance, support. So we're constantly going up. We're creating structure. This is healthy for us to continue driving up, right? So this is fine for us. This could continue going up. What news could do is come down, create a little nice bottom wick for us. We get a nice wick entry. That could be smooth for us as well, for us to continue to drive back up into these levels, right? So we break above here. See, we just got a strong resistance here, man. You know, so we're getting a little bit of movement now. You know, just before news, people are like, "Oh, let's start placing some fucking orders here. Let's get ready to rumble here." So MT outdated, but TradeLocker is user friendly, bro. Appreciate it, man. If we make this trade, I'd pass my account. You know what, Kid Pajama? We are gonna make this trade, bro. Let's back it. Let's call it. Call in the chat. Here we go. What are you gonna say? We got like this. Okay, in the chat. Call in the chat. There we go. Boom. It's done. It's done already, bro. It's done. I don't like to be that confident on trading day because I just don't want to look like an idiot. But I mean, it's just for the banter. But it would look good. You know, it would look good for the gram, brother. You know, the gram, the views, all this thing is pushing, bro. Pushing. But don't fear. Don't get FOMO. You know, we've done this before. How many times have we done this, guys? How many times have we come up to this level? How many times? Look at this. Since Tuesday, my friend. We've come up to the same level, same level. So yeah, we're pushing. Did you miss out on a long now? No. You know, could you have entered? Yeah, sure. But you're not missing out on anything, man. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Because who knows? We might be able to get a better entry, right? Because who knows? News might open, pull us down. Because the direction for today looks like it's bullish. So it looks like we're going to continue driving up. For us to continue driving up, let's have a look. Let's continue driving. Let me just remove this line. I don't really like it. We do have a bit of support here. A bit of support on the 1 hour. So I'd prefer us. This is why I'm looking at this potential entry. If we're going to look, if we can come down here, but then just first come down here. Maybe take a wick entry, you know, down here. So if we come down, if we push up, I'd first want us to first come down to kind of push us up to these next levels, right? As before, what did we do? We pushed up, we came back down, right? Yeah, we came back down. We refilled these ranges many of times. So this would be my entry here. To get a wick entry today would be fantastic, but that's what we're looking for. So entries would be what TradesAI sort of gives us, 2, 3, 1, 3. I'd potentially, I'm not going to place an order just yet because we might just get a better entry, because if this candle just drives down, we could get a really nice wick entry. So that's what I'm just waiting for. I might position it out into 2 separate entries. Maybe I don't get the perfect entry. You know, yes, we are driving, guys. You know, if you want to just see a chart move, just go on the 1 hour and just start tweaking out on there. Oh, bro, look at it. We see candles moving. Cool, we got structure. Fine. Just wait, brother. Wait. What I would like to see now, right, is if we have a 30-minute, this comes up now, and in the next 5 minutes we close no top wick, all right? We could potentially look at shorts as well coming back down into these levels, because look what we've done before. Look, with no top wick here, right? What happened there? We went up above and we came back down, and we potentially take another buy. Could look at either or today, man. Either or. But news coming out in 5 minutes. Grab your coffee, grab your water. Let's enjoy the ride. Maybe we can repeat this candle. Yeah. But if we continue pushing up, guys, now, did we discuss about if we continue pushing up, let's look at some higher time frames, right? Where can we continue pushing up to, right? Where's a point? 2321, 2322, 23. That's another point that I would be like, okay, we can push up there. Price needs to make its mind up. If we close below, if we don't, you know. But if we're going to continue driving up, then we're going to continue driving up, you know. Then once we start breaking these higher highs, these highs here, then we can start pushing up to these levels here. It's a big move, sure. But we've been waiting the whole week for a big move. So it could have come today, sure. But just pay attention to that, you know. I do think it's coming any day soon that we're going to start actually just getting out of this boring range. But yeah, man. Let's see. 3 minutes. I'm grabbing my cross and praying. Use positive for the US. Yeah. Do that, bro. Do that. Do we have enough time for coffee? No, I would wait. That's what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying, like I said to you guys, the report is becoming negative for the US because they're predicting that the forecast, the unemployment rate is going to increase. So that decreases the US dollar. So that's why I'm saying the gold price should go up. And I said for today, we are bullish, so we should go up. But could we first come down first, get a better entry? That's what I'm looking for. And that's what I would prefer today. So if we do go up and we just go up to 233, we just spike up there, I don't care. That wasn't a part of my strategy. It wasn't a part of my day. Did I miss the move? No, because it wasn't a part of my strategy. I'm rather waiting, securing myself, putting myself into a better position. Because what's my stop loss going to be now? It's going to be somewhere down here, because if we continue driving down, now it's 2303 from here. It's 150 pip move. I'd rather come down here, put myself in a little bit better position. I don't think we should break below these kind of levels, you know, if we come down, but it depends how hard we drive, right? All right, let's see how this candle is going to move now. You guys ready? I'll tell you guys when I enter position as well. Let's keep that here. 1 minute left. I might potentially take 2 entries here, but let's see. All right, 1 minute remaining. I should get one of those, you know, those sounds. Like I got a little stream deck thing here. I'm going to try and like plug in some sounds, man. All right. Let's actually look at the forecast as well. But I want to keep this open. I'm going to tell you guys what the forecast is as well. When it does come out, 30 seconds left. Let's go. So like I'm saying, if price drives down first, great. But I want to see like a nice drive down. And then we could potentially see the buyers going back up. You know, that's going to be the idea. There we go, news came out. See this candle move. It's first going up. It's a little wick up. I wouldn't mind a little drive up, but now I want to see us come back down. So I haven't moved too crazy yet, don't worry. Haven't missed the move. It's not a part of the strategy just yet. Like I said, we've come up to this levels before. Nothing to be scared of. And wow. I think gold is going to shoot up because the news came out super bad. The actual is 231 and the forecast is 212. Yeah, it's extremely bad. But like I said, I'd rather wait for us to first come down. If we do come down, maybe we don't. Get a better entry because I do see gold just pushing upward today. But let's wait. Like again, if you are in longs, cool, congratulations. I'm still waiting. Because remember, we have come here before. How many times have we respected this level? Many of times. We still got another little minor resistance here. We have not broken or closed above there. We got the next hour candle coming in the next 30 minutes. Chill, mate. You know, like if you think this is a big move, you've seen nothing, brother. Like I said, I would like us to just come down first, you know, potentially grab a bit better entries because I do feel like that we're gonna go up. But let's wait, man. If you guys are getting FOMO, if you guys are crying now, that's when you need to fix your mindset. Because remember what I just told you guys, I was not gonna enter now until price hits that target. If we start breaking above now, then I can start looking for different entries, different positions, right? But that's not my strategy. So I'm never gonna cry for missing this move now. I'm not upset. I'm not crying. Okay, we resistance again. Now, who's to say that we can't come back down again? You know, we've done it many of times. You know, news or without news, we've done it again, over and over again. It's obviously a price of resistance here. We might just come out, make another top wick, 2323. Could we do that again? Yeah, absolutely. Will we do that again today? Who knows? But wait. Let's maybe go on a lower time frame, see if there's anything else here. So many times we wicked above here, guys. This is like perfectly almost respecting that previous 15 candle as well. Boom, 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 boom. See this very, very well respected on the 15 year as well. This level still could come up here, 2324. Up here, 2324. You see these levels as well. Still could very much come there. And data for a second. Any of you guys in longs at the moment? You guys taking any positions? Let me know. How you feeling? You know, you might be right. I might be right. Both might be right. Both might win. It's trading. But still nothing, bro. Since news opened, we've moved 20 pips, bro. Literally moved 20 pips. That's absolutely nothing, man. I think general direction, there we go. We got a big move going up there. Could just be a candle. See how this candle is moving up. I'm not FOMOing into this. I'm not jumping into this trade. Boom, boom. We just wait. We just have a bit of patience, man. Yeah, I'm just waiting, man. Like I said, man, I'm just waiting till we at least come back down here, man. Because remember, something drives just so far up. Generally, we have to come down. Like, if we go up now, we should actually still come down to at least these levels as well, to be honest. If we're going to continue driving up, like here, for example, and making new higher highs, like, we need to come down, first come down into these levels. Let's wait, man. So when news also just comes out, just always remember that. There's also like, you gotta also remember, man. Let me just show you guys also this as well. So a little level of resistance at the top here, and also above there, right? So now, remember, look here, how many times did we retest this zone? We came up here, which we did. We kind of went back up into this area as well. We came all the way back down again, bro, you know? And then there, you see around there, 2313, 2316. That would be my first entry around there. Could we get the buys going back up? You know, sure. Just wait. This price has done nothing at the moment, man. Still has done nothing. Ooh. Give it some time to breathe, you know. We also got New York in New York. So it should open up in an hour and a half. You know, what would be cool, what would be really nice, is if we can drive down now, you know, over this period in the next hour, drive down, grab our liquidity from down here, then New York session opens, drives us back up where we want to go. That, in an ideal world, would be fantastic, but we don't always have that guarantee, man. Let's see, man. Just pushing you at the moment. When we were closing above here, let's see what was happening here. When we closed above, we came down back here. Could also be good for us, you know, because we could also still get a move going up here, to be honest, you know. So maybe our next entry could be somewhere down here as well, you know. The fact that we open up here, no bottom wick, it's also something we've got to pay attention to, especially on the 15 minutes. Now you see, this is when a lot of people in a trade, they're like, go crazy. They see one green candle, and what do? They either buy it or they sell it. And they buy it and they say, this price is going to continue going up. Then it goes the other way, you know, because they're not trusting their strategy, man. You know, that's FOMO. Fix FOMO. FOMO is a big, big part in trading, man, for sure. My chart up to date, because this one's like moving 22, it's 24. I suppose it's on a 15-minute. Oh, it's the same. Weird. That bottom wick here, man. Still driving, man. Still driving. You guys catching this long? Were you guys in a long? Did you guys actually take this trade? Start looking at higher time frames. You see now we're pushing up. We could go above here, 2323. Is a big move, guys. Don't worry. This happens. If you're a news trader, congratulations. Stop loss above there. 4 hour, what we're breaking. So we're going to break, refill this, 2329. I still personally feel like we can come down a bit more, you know. It's one big bullish candle. Like, I still feel like we can still come down, you know. If that was the move, that's fine. You know, maybe there's still more, but I'd rather wait for, if it starts creating structure here, for example, great, because then we'd probably revisit those levels and that would put us at a nice point. So now on the 4 hour, let me just remove these joins. There's something clearer going on here. See, we could just break above these highs, create a top wick on the 4 hour, and then drive down. Something we can do as well. We've done many of times in the past. 2 3 3 4, 2 3 3 2. Done it before. Look what happened before. We've done it before. We've created a top wick. We've come up. We've come up. We've come back down. You know, we've done it countless of times. Remember, trading is also about putting yourself in the best possible position to win. And always understand that, you know, market goes up. Yes, it goes up. It can go up like 300 pips now, you know, but it's what happens, man. You don't want to be on the losing side of this. Now you put in a buy, and then this thing goes back down here. Then what do you say to yourself? Oh, shit, I should have just waited. That's the biggest concept that people have. I should have just waited. Brother, you probably should have, eh? You probably should have. You know, maybe in the next minute, this thing just drops. And you could have waited 1 extra minute, you know, for your strategy to actually play out, then you're in a much better spot, man. Because if I get in here, let's say I get in somewhere here, for example, stop loss below somewhere here or somewhere below here, you know, cool, no problem. I'm not going to put a stop loss in because price can still easily come down to these levels. It's like 100 pip range. I would like to catch that, my friend. Came up. We've done this before. You see, like, you guys see this. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. You guys seen what I'm seeing here? Look at this. Same thing that happened here, you know? Boom, we came up right about, could still come up. That's what I'm saying to you. And then we came back down, yeah? Before going back up. And that's nice. That's structure, you know? Forming structure going back up. And that's what I'm paying attention to the most now, you know? How do we push above here now? Because this is what our most previous candle, the most like data indicating like the same kind of trade that we could play out, you know? Because when we had one strong push, right? We never had one strong push to these ranges. We kind of came down, we support and resistance, found structure here before continue going back up, right? So I don't think we're just going to push all the way up to here, for example, or up to here, for example, even up to here. We could push up to about there, but likely we come down first, you know, to at least these kind of levels again. And that, my friends, would be a beautiful entry. Stop loss below somewhere here. That is my play book. It's my play for today. Let's highlight these, you know. That's what I'm looking at, guys. And we can use this all very nice little tools. Train view, very sweet, very kind. I give this to you. This one. There's two. And can we do it again? Can we do the same thing here? You know, that's what I'm kind of looking at. Does this help you guys make it a little bit easier to, like what I'm seeing if I draw little things on the chart, you know? Came up here once, came up here twice, came up here 3 times. Can we repeat the same move, right? That's what I'm looking at for now. Like I said in the past, we haven't just broken straight past. We came down, created a top wick, came back down, back into this range again. So yeah, you got a nice little range here, for example, just about there, you know. I'm gonna move this candle a little bit there. 2 3 1 3, like somewhere there, man. You know. So that's a good level to enter again. You know, we come back down there, and this will be good for us. By the way, Hyper, did you what did you do on your position, by the way? Like, did you close it? Did you keep it open? Are you in profit? Are you in a loss? What happened? Love to know, man. You guys are stressing. I feel like there's some stress in the chat. No? Oof. Like Luke, I was actually in a short. I won't lie to you. I didn't want to tell you live on stream, Luke, but I'm in a short. There might still be hope if we come back down in 2 years. Depends when you took your short. Don't worry too much about it. The fact that we slowed down here, especially now, and then we got market open coming in the next 45 minutes. 2, 3, 1, 3. I'm just gonna put an order in. I'm just gonna make a quick coffee there, guys, just in case we do actually just hit this level. Have 1 open, 2 got stopped. So explain what you did, if you don't mind me asking. Like, did you just placing a pen in order? I'm just gonna make a quick copy. Just tell me in the chat what you did. Like, did you close partial? Did you take partial profits? Were you in a long? Were you in a short? What was your mindset throughout that? How did you take it? One was Euro USD short. Yeah, I'm back. Just grab my coffee again. I was in a Euro USD short, 2% risk, closed. Okay, plus 1% left on the other. Most of it taken out. That's BO number 1. Cool. Nice. I like that you're using percentages here. You know, that's good. So you're learning something, you know, percentage wise. You know, not telling me, oh, I lost 200, lost 300, you know. Good. Good stuff, man. As long as you knew your risk, as long as you knew what you're getting into, it's important. How many coffees do you guys have a day? I think I have like 7, 8. It's pretty bad, man. AUD USD close short 1% risk, close 0.5 and put the stop loss to BE. So that's 0.5 plus. Nice. Cool, man. You see, and for the guys that's on here, how he's talking is good. So relative to how big Hypo 9's account is, 0.5%. If I make 0.5%, I make $500. So now, let's say, for example, he has, I don't know what your account is. Let's say he has $1,000 account. He would have made $50, right? Relative. But his strategy is good. His mindset is good. He's looking at percentages, and that's fantastic, right? That's really good. So see, guys, we have come back up to this level again, and we might have just respected support. I mean, yeah, respected resistance again. I drink around 750 mils of black coffee a day. My G. I drink espressos, man. I drink a lot of espresso. Just so easy, man. I used to like not drink because I used to like enjoy the process of actually having sitting down, having a cappuccino or something like that. But then now I'm like more on the fact of like, man, I actually enjoy like just espresso, quick on the go. You know, the better. GBP USD still open 1% on that, still very far from BE. Still contemplating whether to hold or not. Maybe we'll have a look at that afterwards. If you would like that, I can run through the chart, see what my input would be on that trade. But right now, I'm just want to just focus a bit on gold, see what happens, how it plays out. Guys, so yeah, I did place a pending order because I was scared because, you know, we have the market open, we have volume, we have things moving at the moment. So yeah, that's why I just placed a pending order, 2313.43, TradesAI signal, which is good. Just helps me give a nice, accurate signal for good entry. We will manage the risk accordingly when we get into the trade. My stop loss would probably be, we'll see on a lower time frame. Probably break down to like the 1 hour. Yeah, probably like somewhere. Oh yeah, in the middle. Yeah. Someone drop a hammer on this candle. Like I said, in the perfect world for me to call it, I would like that news just came up now. I would have liked us to first, if news drove us down, and then the New York session opened us going up, that would have been cool. But maybe we just could have the opposite today, right? Who's to say? Now, news might have just given us our direction to the top side. Now we might come down, grab a little liquidity, you know, closer to the market open, and then that could lead us to the direction going back up, right? Can still be a play for sure. I brewed once in the morning, keep it on thermos, and just drink it especially before 4 p.m. Very important, man. You know, for that deep sleep. You know, it's actually good to have coffees before. Last coffee should be before 2 p.m. You know, that's what I've heard. But each their own. You know, it just affects your melatonin, your deep sleep late at night. Place the short on CMP 2327. Cool. Good luck. Like I said, it still could be a good short because my prediction is that we're going to first come down. Now that we can, we're probably creating a bit of structure towards here, which is good. But I'm still waiting for my trade setup for today. I'm still waiting here. Will we get there? Who knows? Will we get there? Who knows? Sure would appreciate that, mate. If you want, I can send you a screenshot. IG, yeah, send it through, bro. Since we're waiting for the trade to play out, let me open it. Have a look. You see what you see in there. On all total positions, pre-news, I was up 5%. Still lost quite a few profits, but better than going negative. So for me, if I was up 5%, I would have passed my funded account challenge, bro. So you see how mindset shifts. If I made 5% today, I would have closed all my positions because that would have been a target for me. That would have been my challenge passed. But if you were looking for more than 5%, 5% a day, man, is really good. When you start dealing with bigger figures and higher accounts, 5% is really good. You're making that in a day, bro. Chill out. Take your profits, bro. Run. Because when you start to bring when you start to take that into bigger accounts, you'll see that, like, man, you're 5%, bro, on a 100k account, you're making $5 grand a day, brother. Share. come, we meet up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, bro. So obviously now it seems fun because you're making 5% maybe on $1,000. That's $50. So it's not that so significant. Consistently do that, but look for like to just consistently. If you can make 0.5% a day, to even 1% a day, you are good, man. You are good. You know, try and be up 5% for the week. Shift the mindset a bit, bro. Limit your risk. Your reward overall will be much better because then you get, if you're making an extra $5,000 a month, right? That's a lot for a lot of people. That's more than double some people's salary. So if you're chasing 5%, chase that for a month, bro. Limit your risk to so insignificant. Become consistent with trades, and then then your mindset becomes a lot more clearer, man. You know, become a lot more healthy. So keep pajama, place the short on 2.3 to 7.9. So just above there, 2.3 to 7.9. So he's currently in a little bit of profit there, like let's say 15 pips or so, which is good. For me, I would have just waited for it to come a little bit down. If let's say, for example, I was in that trade, for example, I would have just come down here and I would have been out of there. So that for me would have been a good trade. For me, I don't really have a setup for that, so I'm not planning for a short. I'm rather just waiting for longs and buys. Yeah. Let me just see what's happening here. See, guys, we are coming back down again, slowly. We've still got another like 33 minutes until market opens, New York session. So yeah, we might have to wait for that for the trade. I'm gonna be with you guys. I'm gonna be waiting for you guys. I think I got your screenshot there, bro. Let me just have a look at it. This is your name. I won't mention it public on stream because I don't know if you're comfortable with that. Yeah, let me accept you. No worries. Got you there, brother. Nice to meet you, man. I won't announce your name on stream, obviously, for privacy reasons, but appreciate you, man. I accepted you. You can send a message there. Is that your setup there, Kurt? Wait. Kurt's got a mad setup there, bruv. Jeepers. That man puts my setup to shame, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, you planning on taking a spaceship to NASA there, what, brother? Yeah, I got on the rejection. Nice one, dude. Like I said, no right and wrong. Cool, man. Like I said, we'll run through the chart, see if some of your lines and some of your boxes and stuff seem the same as what I would do, for example. Original stop loss. Yeah, so still well away from that. Yeah, we're still looking good, man. I like that you place everything down as well. That's good. You place everything like neat. You're writing down what you're doing. Every trade you're having a little strategy. That's really good, especially in the beginning, especially in your early phases. You have a little strategy going. You write down everything, why you're doing it. You know, this is cool, man. Keep it up. I like that. I like the discipline. Got another Rob that just appeared on here. Even take another better entry here. Where's this one? I might actually go in on the sell and just to continue driving down, you know, refill these kind of zones. I think it will be good for us. You know, I think we will continue driving down. Two, 3, 1, 5. Go up a little bit more for coming down. I'm going on an order, yeah, to be honest. I think we should just come down. Oh, that's a bit buggy. Don't worry about that. Just need to update it. Sometimes it tweaks out when I place a position. I put in place like 100 lots or something like that. Do you guys see which lots I placed? Just need to refresh. No worries. Yeah, it's just sometimes a little bug. No need to worry. So stop loss, I mean, take profit. I'm going to manage it. If we come down to 2320, we're out of there. But obviously you guys know I just come in here to make $500 and I'm out of there. I do think we should come down. You know, if we can come down before market opens, great. But that might just be the direction that we need. But I don't think we're going to come up to re-break the highs. So that would potentially be stop loss somewhere up here. I think we'd come down first before going back up. That's a trade for today. Let's see how it plays out, mate. Could have got another better entry, but I'm just seeing how it's creating structure coming back down. See, now we got to close. Oh, it's up wick. Yeah, it's looking good. Nice little candle yet to fall. Still could come up to about there, you know. That's just looking for like a better top wick entry, you know, for example. Well, let's see how this trade plays out. Forgot to press send. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. You forgot to push in? No, I think I received the photo. I did. Oh, that's sorry, that's good. I pressed send, bro. When I saw that negative 400, I'm thinking, oh shit, bro. Did I place in like a fucking what lot size did I place in? No, sure, I placed in like the normal lot size that I normally do. So in this trade, like I do feel like we're gonna come down first. So I'm risking a little bit more on this trade, like let's say like 1,000, 1,500 on this trade, because I don't think we're gonna go all the way up there. To make like a decent little P down here, bro. You know. Get some little bit confirmation, yeah. Any of you guys in this trade already? For now, because the whole idea was for me, I would have seen better direction for us to just continue driving down before we continue driving up. And then we were going to take buys, but if we just are coming down, for example, then I don't see like why we can't take sells coming down. And we have started creating structure. So we waited a little while, waited at least 30 minutes till market opened, until the news came out, let the direction form. Support and resistance. Now we could come back down to like these kind of levels, 2, 3, and that'll be like kind of our exit, for example. like we are just push it down. We push down a bit more. And that's us out for today, guys. That's another dub. 480, exactly on our target, almost 500. And that was for me just quite a simple trade, to be honest. Nothing really much to it. We got a perfect time. Yeah, looking for 10 pips. That trade, fantastic for me. I think that was a pretty simple, straightforward trade. I don't really think that was too involved. Because like I said, we started to create structure. Our initial plan was to get buys going back up, right? So yeah, man. Did any of you guys catch that move? That was pretty straightforward. Like the setup is a mix of YOLO play and investment for my research editing. Half of the funded by NFTs and profits from last cycle. Yeah. Hope you made some nice money that side. That's good, man. So we're looking for the day. Boom, 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 boom. Let's keep our profits here. So we could have kept holding. Like I said, I still think we're going to come down to here. We could look for buys going back up, right? We do have market opening soon. I might look for a little scalp going up. That could be another play. Well done, man. Did you get into the trade the same time as me, dude? Congratulations. That's how we do, brother. Kibajama passing his funded account challenge on stream with us today, bro. Congratulations, man. So big. Makes me so happy, man. That's what I love, the community. Let's keep doing it, man. Let's just pass prop firms for fun, bro. Let's just keep smashing it, brother. That's how we do, bro. So you guys just tuned in. We have another dub on stream. We made our target for today, right? We always say we try and make between. We called it, brother. We called it. What did I call it? Yeah, in the chat, bro. There, W8. What did I call it? What time was that? Let me pin the message. There we go. Pinned, bro. Pinned it, bro. It's there. We called it. Mr. Barley, how you doing, brother? Thanks for tuning in. If you just joined, you just missed the trade there, bro. We just did a very nice, clean trade. Like I said, my targets for the day is $500. We just missed it by $20. You know, maybe we'll make another $20 back. You know, but yeah, my target for the day, each day, is 350 to 500. I'm very happy with that. We did break it. We are on 8 wins, 1 loss. Overall, that was just a very, very basic trade that we did, because we did have some buys coming back down. We do have some buys coming back up. So we would expected us to come drive back down. My entries were somewhere here, so it's quite a long way to go. So that for me, it was like, okay, cool. We didn't continue to push to break higher highs here. We didn't continue breaking above. We just continued to create support and resistance here. Start to create a bit of structure, right? So that's cool for us, because now we're going to have to start coming down into these levels. That's why my point was like, we might just still play around this area before continue coming down. But if you missed it, Mr. Barley, watch the stream. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. What am I talking about? It was fucking amazing. Because we made another win. And Kid Pajama in the chat today actually passed his prop firm with me live on stream, bro. So super proud of him. He's been with me since day one. Appreciate him a lot. I'm done for today. Account on review. My guy. That makes me so happy, bro. Honestly. So yeah, it could have, look, your guys' trade could have run to where I wanted to reach, for example. But you know, it is what it is. But now we could potentially look for buyers going back up. And this was my other play. Somewhere 2315. it's actually like hitting. There's another box down here. So I think we might come down to 2315. And we could take buys going back up. 2315. I'm in again, guys, for another buy going back up potentially. Still could come down to here. Got a lot of volume coming back in now. 2315. The reason why I'm taking another trade today, guys, is because like the setups are still looking good. You know, that's why I can take another trade. Now I can like risk one lot size instead of three, because like now we can make a bigger stop loss, for example. You know, play our trade play out a bit more, have a bit of patience. So if you don't mind sharing, Luke, you said that your target is around 500. Is that the funded account? No, that's my target. That's only my target. Because the thing is, we just might have an entry here. Just I'll reply to your question in 1 second. I just want to see if we're going to push down a bit more here. Because then how far can we come down, you know? This is what I'm seeing here. I'll reply to you right now, Kurt. Just keep, just 1 second, my man. Keep that thought, keep that thought. See, now we're bouncing down. We're coming down hard here, bro. So we could look at another entry at 2307 now, for example, right? Because now we push down major hard here, man. You see what I said, guys? What did I tell you guys? I said wait. And what was my initial entry? Like somewhere here, right? I was telling you guys. That's what I said. Like somewhere here. I said just wait, bro. That would be our original entry. So we would have got back up. But now that we push in, I said just waiting to see how we push down, right? Let's just see how we push down. Because now we're pushing down hard. So where can we push down to, right? How far, how low can we go now? I'm singing like a little booty song, you know? How low can we go? But yeah. How low can we go, bro? So nice buy, see TradesAI. I caught this in TP2 already. That's good. That's fantastic. Reason why I'm not replying to the DMs quickly, I might get another entry here. Come on, 2312 again. I want us to come a little bit lower, man. Like somewhere here would be good, man. That drive down was quite steep, man. You know. It was hella steep. It was quick. Let me just keep watching this here on the side. So I need to be able to react to this quickly. 2307. I'm in there for another buy, guys. Just by the way, for sure. That's what I'm saying. We could push down a little bit more, yeah. A little more. See, now we have market opening up in the next 15 minutes. Like I said, I think we're coming down to maybe continue driving up for the rest of the day. And that was my idea. Okay, let's just wait. You know, I'm not going to be greedy on this one. Guys, I made my $480 for today. I made my 500, right? Now I can wait for the perfect entry. So this would be the perfect entry down here, 2307. Will we get that today? I don't know. Maybe this was the move. Maybe that was the bottom wick we needed to continue driving back up. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I didn't. But we just wait, right? Let's just wait. Because now we're not going to be greedy. Because if we can get like another move here, we're in a much better position, right? Because then we maybe get the bottom wick, you know? Maybe this is the bottom wick. Maybe we missed it. Maybe we did. But we made our target for today. So to come back to you, Kurt, you said that is 500 that funded. No. So in the funded account, there's rules and there's parameters which is set, right? So on the funded account, you need, I just want to pay attention. I just don't want to be like a wick, you know. So on the funded account, your rules are straightforward, right? Can't go below 5% a day, daily drawdown. So in my account, let's work with 100K. Let's just work with my account. So we use my account as reference. $100,000. Can't go below 5% per day. That's what I'm telling you. How much were you risking to make 5%? Because if you're risking 5% and it went in the opposite direction, you blow that account, right? That's what I'm always saying. It's always important. Like it's always better to look at it in a different perspective, especially when you've got rules and restrictions, especially in your mind. So let's say, for example, and then the max overall drawdown, max total loss on the account is 10,000, which is 10%, right? So yeah, man. So that's why I always say it's always important to pay attention to those parameters, and you need to have some consistency going into it. You see, we're just driving down here. So like I could see us potentially getting a better buy. And then that's what I said. Literally, I called it on the stream. I said, let either news push us up and then bring us back down into these levels. And then what will happen is potentially New York session will bring us back up, you know, and continue the movement up, because I still think we're bullish for today. That's what I said. Go back on my stream, go check. I ain't fucking lying, bro. I called that, bro. Anyways, you're not going to be confident, whatever. Anything can happen. But yeah, so my target for my target daily, if I consistently make 500 a day, right, then it will realistically take me 10 days to make 5K, right? So if my first phase was, let's say my first phase I had to make 10%, right? So I had to make $10,000. So how long would that take me? You know, let's include losses and stuff like that, losing days, winning days, for example. Okay, let's say 20 days. That's pure just winning every day, right? If I just take one trade and make 500, but let's say, for example, I have 5 or 6 losing days. Let's say over a month, I would pass the challenge, right? So that's good, but I did it in 12 days. So therefore I had much better days overall. You know, I was winning a bit more, doing a bit more trades, for example. So maybe I was making a bit more than 500. It's fine. But overall, my target is 500 for the day. That is what I'm comfortable with. That is what I'm comfortable doing. And that's my lot size that I do. I do 3 lot size. And if I make like 10 pips, 20 pips, I just look for a quick move here, bro. A quick move, get the best possible entry and the best possible exit. And then I'm like almost guaranteed that I'll get like a nice exit, right? Because if I'm chasing like this long move, brother, how rare does this happen, right? It's quite rare. So if I'm going to wait for that every trade, every stream, bro, I'm going to be sitting here for days, bro. You know, I don't know if that's going to come. Here we have news. Here we have market open now. So this is why we're seeing a lot of volume, a lot of direction. But dude, like this doesn't happen. This is what happens, bro, on the daily. So if I can just get my little piece of the pie over here, like that little move, I'm out, bro. This is what I call a fake out in my head, breaking the wedge trend line and the right back into the wedge. So for me, you use wedges, you use these kinds of things. I was just using basic support and resistance in this sort of level. I was using the 4-hour time frame, and I was saying that we've gone to these levels countless of times. We didn't break above, we closed respecting, and we never even broke the higher higher. So we never continued driving up. And the fact that we started creating structure going back down, that gave me a little bit of confidence that we're going to continue driving back down, right? You see, for me, if I had to hold my trade in, right, I wasn't greedy here, bro. I wasn't greedy. I was in a 2-3, 2-4, so about 15 pip move, right? I just caught my piece of the pie and I was out of there. That's all I did. If I waited and held this, I would have passed my funded account. But I take it in increments, you know. I take it over stages, bro. You know. Because now, like, do you guys hear me sitting here talking, oh, bro, I should have just waited, bro. I should have just stayed in the trade, bro. Did you hear me once say that? I didn't once cry about exiting my trade. Didn't say once to you guys, like I should have held longer. But maybe you guys would have said that, right? You guys would have said I should have held longer. Should have. But I was happy with my 480, right? I told you guys from the start, if I make 480, I'm out of there. I'm out of the trade, bro. I don't care what happens next. This thing can go down to 2,000, bro. I'll look for another trade. Tomorrow's another day, right? What would you say is a reasonable monthly percent target is? So, again, I come back to explaining, if you have a 100K challenge, right? You get funded, you get your account. Let's just say hypothetically, you got 100K, right? For me personally, you know, let's say I can't talk about how much I earn or what I do, but let's say on an average person salary here in Malta, for example, let's say an average person, Ghana basis, I don't know, but let's say an average person salary is 2,000 euros, right? Let's just work in dollars to keep it the same. So let's say it's $2,000, and you got a 100K challenge. Wouldn't you be happy just making 2 grand more? Then you in total making in the month 4 grand. So now you doubled your net worth. You doubled your amount monthly, right? That's nice, because now you work almost, let's say, 5 days a week, every day, and then you make your 2 grand. But now in a month, you maybe trade for an hour, 2 hours a day, for example, and then you make your 2%. Let's say you just need 2%, bro. 2% in a month, right? 2%. Just remember that. Let that sink in. Let your mindset shift a bit. You just need to make 2% to make 2 grand. So then, let's say, for example, you consistently make 5% now. Now you're making 5 grand. Start with making 2%. So your risk is so small, right? Your rewards are the same. Over time, you build it. You know, if you make 0.1% per day, you make 0.5% a week, right? So you make 500. Let's say all trades go well. You make 500 a week. That's 2 grand a day. That's 2 grand a month, right? If I'm speaking a bit of sense now. So in total, you're making 2 grand. If you make 0.1% per day for 5 days, you make $500 a week on a 100K account, right? I've seen streamers not replying to chat while playing a stupid game and not like COD or anything, so not replying while... What is Kurt saying? Is Kurt insulting me here? Wait, I've seen streamers not replying to chat while playing a stupid game and not like COD or anything, so not replying while I don't know why this thing like moves on. Oh shit, man. So not replying while trying to get an entry is acceptable, lol. Yeah, I appreciate it. I read that completely wrong. Yeah, exactly, man. Like I always like I'm trying to reply to everyone now, like all the questions, and I'm in my trade, and you know, like I said, me looking away like this, that could be my move, right? So it's like, you know, like that quick split second of me just reading your message. Like I took like, let's say 10 seconds to read your message now. And I looked to the graph and now it was 2307. I'm like, oh, fuck. So that's why I always got to pay attention to the chart. I always got to pay attention to chat. Pay attention to chart, pay attention to chat. But obviously I know I've been in the market for years, man. So like I kind of know what price is going to do. But when it's moving like this, when it's driving like this, you know that like... that can be like a move, so you want to catch that move, right? Let's see, Kibajama sent me a message. My guy, so proud of you, man. It's honestly like makes me really happy, man. Very good. Stage 2 in the books. You are close to a fully funded account. Well done, my guy. So did you move on to stage 2, or is that stage 2 done? You've actually come funded now. Fucking nice, dude. That's so cool. Fucking epic. Proud of you, man. Keep it up. Hopefully everyone in the chat can come, start doing their trades, start doing the stream, build like a nice community. You go in here, bro. We just smash it every day. You know, if we win together. If we lose together. Fuck it. Life moves on. You know. It's always good, man. It's always good to have people around you. Most important. I'm gonna grab some water quickly. So the only thing I'm waiting for now, guys, I'm potentially waiting for another entry. And why I am waiting for the potential entry... And why I'm waiting for the potential entry is because we could push down a bit more when New York session opens, and that's what I'm specifically waiting for. But again, we made another win on stream, 480 for the day. Do I need to enter another position? No. Will I enter another position? I don't know, but that's I have to wait for. I'd rather wait for a much better entry, like somewhere down here, 2307, somewhere here. That's where our initial was. We did push down quite a lot. We still got a very bearish candle, so we could still close below, great structure, continue driving up. Yeah, so that's what we're waiting for. That's what we are waiting for, man. If you guys are just joined, we did win a trade. It was a pretty straightforward trade. We got in, got out. We saw that we closed respecting again on the 4 hour. And this was, for me, was confidence for a sell. So if you see here, this is where I drew these little boxes. We came up. Previously, what has happened is we retested, didn't close above. And when we did close above, we went up, found liquidity at top and continued driving back down, right? And we did it again, exactly the same thing here. And that was why I looked on a lower time frame. I broke it down onto a lower time frame and see how we create structure going back down. And that was on the 1 hour and the 30 minutes. And again, we do have market open the next 30 minutes. I would like to see how that candle closes. We close respecting again. That could be the move that we're going to continue driving up for the day. Because this could be the bottom wick, and that's us grabbed. Dollar weakened due to the last unemployment report. Yeah, man, that's that employment was rough, to be honest. It was rough. If you guys didn't see the stats, like I didn't really like know exactly what happens, but this is bad, bro. From what I can see, the forecast was supposed to be 212. I was almost like 18,000 like above what we were supposed to be, and it was only supposed to be a 3K move or whatever that's supposed to mean. But that's a big fucking difference, man. You know, that's bad. I think this is probably the highest it's ever seen, to be honest. It's when Biden's in play, man. This guy doesn't know what he's doing, bro. So that's probably why. But that's why I said overall today I'm bullish on gold, but price needs to first come down to come back up, you know. So again, I'm just waiting to see how we open now. No way to see interest cuts soon. Yeah. What's the bonds news coming up tonight? Let's see, man. So we'll continue going back up. Like I said, that could have been the bottom wick for us for today. Let's continue driving up. Boom, boom. Bonds prelim, yeah, at 4 p.m. Oh wait, sorry, that's tomorrow. Sorry. Back to today. It's also going to move the market a bit, you know. Like I said, what could happen? Let me make my little prediction for today, right? For me, I think we might have made a bottom wick now. And for me, the idea was for this, so as we come down first, right? And we still can go up to these levels, for example. But now that we came down first, we went up, we came down, and now with the market opening plus news tonight should bring us to these levels. Could we come a bit lower first? That would be our entry somewhere here. Did we miss the move? Sure, but I'm not getting it. I wasn't going to plan on getting in there. And I think we do have another buzz tomorrow looking. Another red fold at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So, yeah. Gotta just be careful, man. Now updated up almost 4%. So, yeah, basically 4% left on this account. Pretty much it. I'll stay with you guys just a little bit, like maybe 10-15 minutes after the news opens to see if we get a market open now, see if anything happens. Like I said, I think we're just going to continue driving back up. I think the bottom is in for now. We'll come down one more time. Cool. Yeah, like I said, I think this is going to be just the drive up to take us to maybe these levels. As soon as we start breaking above here, I'm confident we're going to go back up here. But I wanted to see if we can get a little bit nicer entry. If we came with that kind of was pushing hard, man. So if we like pushed a little bit more, sure, would have caught that in and out. But I think that's the move for today, man. Could have hit my buy limit earlier, 22313. The TP would have been 23. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. I would have also looked for another entry somewhere here as well. But sorry, I did see us. I didn't like how this candle just pushed down so hard. You know, I liked it. It was fantastic. That's exactly what we were planning. That's exactly what we were doing. What we were looking for us to first come down in order to come back up. But the fact that we were pushing really hard. I was saying, how low can we actually go? And that's what I said. So if that's how low we're coming for today, it's as low as we're coming for today, you know? I hope you guys learned some things in this stream today. Like I said, I'll just stay around for like another, like maybe 3 minutes or so. Let's see. I think that was the move for today. Like that's maybe as far as what's gonna happen. I think we're just gonna range potentially between these ranges. In the last 30 minutes, we might see a move. Like I said, could just see it's going up. Like if we don't see like a strong pull down, then I don't really see us coming down again. So that's just range in here or pushing back up. My stop loss would have been managed on my screen, probably anywhere on 2306. Yeah, I would have said as well. Like if we started breaking, my entry would have been like somewhere there if we just pushed down, but I would say we would not have pushed any like below here, for example. That's thank you for the stream, Luke. Yeah, you're most welcome, Kurt. Appreciate you tuning in. Shows that people care and support, and that you know, we're growing a bit. We will become the biggest YouTube channel around. I'm confident. And you guys will be my OGs. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it because I think we're just gonna continue moving back up. We missed the move a bit, but like I said, I made my target. I was looking for just a better entry. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Tune in tomorrow. Let's do one final one for the week. Let's smash it. Let's get some profit. Let's get some P, bruv. Let's make some money for tomorrow. So we have some money for the weekend. And then I'll see you guys all on tomorrow, and then I'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah, thanks a lot for the support and appreciation. Much love, guys. Happy trading. If you guys take any trades off stream, I wish you guys nothing but the best.